Did Fucito train today?
Yeah, he's out there. Nice little soccer player. Good trade for us.
How's the team feeling after getting out of the losing streak and beating Kansas City?
Yeah, I think I'm feeling pretty upbeat. Obviously, it's only one game. And, I think most of us are disappointed more with the four-game losing streak than we are happy with the beating Kansas. Still think that looking back, I know you can't look back, but still leaves a little bit of a bitter taste in the mouth for sure.
Go ahead.
What do you do, or how do you go about trying to sustain the momentum that you developed with this game in Kansas City, going into Montreal and you're going on the road?
Well, I think you just got to look at the way we set out our stall to work, try and outwork the opponent. I think we have the quality, but quality is not enough now just to win your games. We've got to try and outwork your opponent, and I think we did that for a long period of the game. And I think we've got to take that same attitude to Montreal, which should be another tough game on the road.
Well, you guys had obviously a good game defensively last time. How much are you looking forward to getting somebody like Footy back into the lineup to help you out?
Well, I think we need to get Footy and Horse back just for competition. I think competition, puts fire into people's bellies when they know they look at the bench and they see that if they're not having a good game, then someone on there is equally as good as them to come on and replace them. So, just for competition alone, it helps inspire people. So we need to get him and Horse fit.
How do you keep that effort focused for this long trip now out to the East Coast?
Well, we've got to. I mean, it's pretty simple as that. Teams are picking up points. We don't want to fall too far behind, and it's important that we go to Montreal, having taken confidence and positives from this game, but also looking forward to putting in another hard-working performance, and then hopefully our quality will show when it needs to.
What are some things you would have that you'd look to improve upon from Saturday that you'd see that the team needs a little bit more work on?
It'd be great to score 6 goals. We can't do it every game. It'd be nice if we could sit in the last 10 minutes of a game relaxed as a coaching staff rather than on the edge of our seats. But as I say, I think there's a lot of positives to take. I think there was positives to take from every game that we played this year. A lot of the times it was just big decisions going against us at crucial moments in the game. I see a penalty given against Dallas a couple of weeks ago for Montreal, and some of the PKs that we never got just scratch my bald head at times, to be honest with you. They rolled them in.
John, are you considering, after the lineup change, is this something that you're going to stick with, what you did against Kansas City? Is that something you're going to stick with?
Well, I mean, I'm a big guy for trying to get continuity within the team, and if a team plays well, then why change it? Lavelle's come in there and played ever so well. Diego played well on the right. And for me, it's now down to the guys on the sideline to get themselves healthy and get themselves fit and available, and when they get the chance to perform so that it puts us in the position where we've got to change the team. If they don't do that, then you can't change you can't change guys out of the lineup for no reason.
It looked like Purdy and Chabala took some lumps Saturday night. How are those guys feeling?
I mean, Steve was out here doing the warm-up and that today, so he's kind of recovered a little bit. He had a heel bruise. Chewy, I think, could be a little bit longer. Rolled his ankles, got a little bit of swelling in there, so he'll be a game-time decision for us.
How about Rodney then as a result?
No, Rodney's trained this morning, and we'll see how he goes, if there's any ill effects tomorrow, but he seems to be fine. He's a great recruit. He recovers unbelievably well. I mean, he was meant to be out between 3 and 6 weeks with a high ankle sprain, and he's back and he's bouncing around like the Energizer Bunny. You've got to give him credit, man. He is a competitor.
So we might see Palmer then again as a center mid, or was that more of just a one-game adjustment?
No, as I say, I'm not one for overcoaching. I'm not one for changing formations for the sake of it. So, unless there's an injury leading up to the game, then there's a great chance that you'll see Lavelle in the middle again.
Freddie Braun's been playing as a midfielder, or had been during the preseason, and he came in as a defender last night. How do you think he did?
I thought he did well. I mean, Kai Kamara's not the easiest guy to play against. Freddie actually played there, I think it was Open Cup last year against San Jose here. Played as a right back, and he's just that versatile kid that wherever you put him on the field, he's so happy to get there. So he's been here, been working his socks off for the last year and a half, and it was obviously very good to get him in a game that really mattered, rather than putting a young kid in, or a guy that hasn't made his debut before in a game that you're winning easily and there's nothing not really to play for, but the game's won. All of a sudden now he's getting the chance to play in front of 20-odd thousand and the game's on the line, and I think he should take confidence from the fact that we trust him enough to put him into the game.